Hello, Pisces Power people. Welcome back to Pisces Power Tarot, a channel created by a Pisces for Pisces of all placements, as well as cross-watchers who care about a Pisces in their lives. All right, so I am really excited about how the channel is growing and the really great communication that I'm getting from you all. So I have decided to do a contest. Once I reach my first 100 subscribers, I am going to give away a free story time reading. So yeah, just wanted to make you all aware of that. So if you will like, share, subscribe, it would mean so much to me, so much to yours truly. So yeah, I appreciate you all so very much. And if you would like to go ahead and get a personalized reading, you can reach out to me at piscespowerreadings@gmail.com. All right. Before I came on here, I spent a great deal of time shuffling because I want to make sure these are shuffled really, really well. And then, of course, shuffle on screen too, so that way we can know that this girl got these cards shuffled up right. I hope that you all are doing super well wherever you are at. Would love to know where all my viewers are from. If you're in the United States, if you're in other countries or other states here in the U.S., would love to know where you guys are watching from. All right. Yep, we're going to do a story time reading. And the thing about story time readings is you never know when they're going to end. I basically turn the cards like a page in a book until Spirit stops giving me downloads. And the way it works, Spirit will either just like go silent or Spirit will literally just tell me stop. So I'm like, okay. But the energy of it is kind of fun. It feels a bit like an adventure. And I just really, really love doing them because they are fun readings. Even if you get like a heavy reading, the light format of doing this kind of reading like makes the hard stuff more palatable. So that was certainly the case in like the last story time reading I did. So I found it very interesting that as soon as I said that, we had kind of a deep, heavy-revy kind of a story time reading. So with that said, and without further ado, story time. We have the Hermit. I'm sensing that some of you are on a journey. There are people watching this who have not only made a commitment, who not only just have this desire or want to be spiritual or embrace the spiritual path. There are people, whoever's watching this, you are all about, you eat, sleep, breathe, and drink spirituality, spiritual growth, personal growth, mindset work, shadow work. You are the real deal Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely giving me the energy that whoever's watching this is very sage-like. You have a lot to contribute to the world. I don't know if you're running or operating a spiritual business, but if you're not, you probably should give that a try. If you've been looking for a sign that you should launch out into a spiritual business, I hope that you will take this as your sign, okay? If that resonates with you, will you please give my video a thumbs up or even hit the like button? That would be great. All right, next, Eight of Swords. But you're holding yourself back. You are in a self-imposed prison, and your thoughts may sound something like this. But what if it fails? What if I can't get it funded? What if my family thinks I'm crazy? What if my friends abandon me? What if my friends don't support me? No one's ever seen me do anything like this, and I'm scared of how I'll look. What will my community think? Will I be looked at like in a negative light? Will they think I'm a witch in a negative with a negative connotation? I'm a fan of witches, so I have nothing bad to say there. But witches who do good, obviously. But so yeah, it's just like, you know, you've got all these fears and you're just wrapped up. It's like you're constricted and you're afraid to move. You have analysis paralysis, okay? You're trying to think of all the different ways you can make this thing work, but by doing that, you're really just further constricting yourself and halting your progress. Okay, Six of Cups. Spirit is saying what you need to do is just relax and have the approach of a little child. Do you remember when you were young? I don't know if any of you ever did anything like this, but I remember when I was a little girl, I would go out into the woods and I would gather up some small like gravel and stones. I would put it in water. I would take a stick and stir it around, and I would pretend that I was like a witch in the woods making some kind of a really cool potion or medicine to help the animals. You know what I mean? And the wonder of that made me want to grow up and be like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And so here's you in your mature form as the sage, but because you're an adult, you're all caught up in your head, when if you would just go back to that childlike wonderment of your gifts, you would be able to just flow and receive. And also, you would come back to the innocence of knowing that you're being watched over, okay? I feel like there's a mother guardian or an aunt or a sister guardian in the spirit world who watches after you, and they're saying, remember when we were little, remember when you were little, remember the plants, remember the animals, remember how magical it all felt. Oh, wow, I think I'm channeling Pisces. I'm really getting a lot here. And this female spirit that has passed on is encouraging you to go back to that childlike wonder that you both used to experience, or that she saw and watched you experience when you were little. Maybe you loved dressing up like a fairy or like a witch. You had a magic wand and you were just all about it. You know what I mean? But then adulthood just kind of took away that magic. What's next? What is that? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Blended pleasure is what it says right here. And so this card has a bit of apathy. I feel like maybe you are working, doing some kind of a practical job, maybe some kind of a desk job, an office job. Maybe you're a real estate agent, but you're just like, actually, I'm really kind of crazy magical, and that's the kind of work I want to do. But I'll take whatever, or I won't take whatever this is, coming at me. I may or may not. It's a job. I'll just do it. It's just sort of this sense of apathy, because you're not fully engaging in the childlike wonder of your gifting, your spiritual gifts. Next, we have the Ten of Cups, but if you will just let go, you will move from this place of being in an apathetic energy to bliss. And look, here's the little children again, just playing under the rainbow of cups, carefree. And here's that woman, that mother guardian, perhaps, father guardian that may have gone ahead of you in spirit, and they are just encouraging you, get back to that childlike nature. You are that fairy. You are that cute little witch. You are that princess who saves all the animals in the forest, okay? They want you back in that energy, because when you get back in that energy, the possibilities are endless. They are limitless. You will be limitless. And that's what they want to see for you. They're saying right now to me that when you were a child, they saw you as growing up. They just knew you would grow up into this limitless kind of a person, but that has not really happened. You've become bound by the cares of the world, and you've been dragged down by the daily grind, okay? And they really want to see you release and get free from that. 9 of Cups. They want to see you come into your 9 of Cups. You see this 9 of Cups, this is one person. He is like an entrepreneur. He is like a merchant. He has 9 cups, and he is celebrating a successful business, okay? And so these 9 cups are just overflowing emotions, fountains of success and happiness and emotional well-being. If you will release and get into this childlike energy and surrender into those talents and abilities that you have and become that spiritual entrepreneur, you will find yourself sitting right in the middle of this 9 of Cups energy, my friend. Oh, you will no longer be in a 5 cup. You will no longer be in a 5 of Cups energy. You will no longer be suffering from the devastation of sorrow and loss and this depression that you've been feeling, where you think, I've sacrificed all my gifts. There's nothing nourishing about me left to give, when in reality there is. You just have to turn around and go in a different direction and surrender to your gifts, talents, skills, and abilities, okay? And then you will begin to build. Not only will you have nourishment, but you'll have more and more and more. It'll be like a compounding effect once you invest in yourself in that way. You will become like a Queen of Pentacles. You see, not just 9 to 5 corporate jobs alone can supply us with stability and financial security, okay? You can absolutely be spiritual and be secure at the same time. You can be an artist and thrive financially at the same time, okay? Next one, King of Cups. I feel like when you do this, if you are looking for love, maybe you've put love on the shelf for a while because you're just kind of like focused on the grind, making money, trying to figure out which direction you want to go in. But there is definitely a possibility that you will draw in a divine masculine partner while you are working on yourself and forging your own path. You will learn a lot on this journey as you grow from being the daily practical 9 to 5 person into becoming the sage, spiritual entrepreneur kind of a person. And I feel like I need to stop right here and just say my readings are not gendered. So regardless if you identify with one kind of gender or no gender at all, I want you to know that these readings are for you as well, okay? So along this journey, you're going to learn how to alchemize the beast, which is the daily grind. And instead of you submitting to the beast will be submitting to you, because you've finally gotten into the position of alignment of your true path, okay? And it might take some patience, it might take some strength, but ultimately this is the position that you are destined for, okay? And that is all. That is story time, my precious, precious Pisces. I love you so much. I adore this reading. Oh my goodness, the journey. Look at the journey. This is who you are on the inside. You are all about that. The job that you have on the exterior does not match who you are on the interior, but if you will just turn and go in the other direction and surrender to childlike wonder, surrender to the childlike dreams, the childhood fantasies and play roles that you did in the woods, you will become the person who subjects the beast rather than being subjected to the beast of the daily grind. You precious, precious sage of a Pisces. Oh, if you like this, please give this a thumbs up. Please share. Please subscribe. And let's build this juicy, beautiful Piscean community together, shall we? Until the next video, peace out, Pisces.